So in today's video, we are going to be talking about skincare, the things you should do and not do about your skin, or when you're making decisions about your skincare. A lot of people still don't understand that when it comes to skincare, it is very, very personalized and individualized. Like, it is not everything that your friend tells you to use that you're going to use, or someone like me that is on this space, advising people on self-care, on skincare and lifestyle in general. It is whatever it is that I put out there or other people put out there, it is to help guide you to make the best decision ever that you can, hoping that you would assess your situation and see how what anybody has said would fit in or apply to you. So if you are someone that is still struggling with making the right decisions for your skin and achieving your best skin yet, stay tuned and let's get right into this. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamila Dora. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, hi. So there are just some things that we never stop talking about, and that is skincare. Ever since we all had Instagram accounts or YouTube accounts, we find out that we all want to like be this picture perfect person because of what we see online. We never really kind of take a step back and assess our own situation. We just keep projecting what other people are, and we want that for ourselves, and which is a good thing. It should motivate you, but that doesn't mean that whatever anybody says you should just fly with it. You have to go make your own research and choose what is best for you. In today's video, I'm going to guide you on how to make decisions when it comes to your skincare, and most especially for the face, because a lot of times that is one part of our body that kind of gives us confidence issues. Once we notice that we have one problem or another on our face, it affects how we actually look at ourselves and how other people will likely look at us. So automatically that kind of makes us subconscious, and we try to start looking for ways to help ourselves, and anything or everything is what we end up using, and nothing would work at the end of the day. So this video is just to help guide you on the best way you can take care of your skin, and how you can make the best decisions for yourself. In skincare and self-care, even lifestyle is very, very individual. Our skin is our skin. Somebody's skin is not your skin. So what you can tolerate, another person might necessarily not be able to take it. We just because that person has skin and is probably as light skinned as you are, or as dark skinned as you are, or that person says, oh, I'm oily skin, so this is what I use. So you to your oily skin, and this is what you're going to go get to use for yourself. Ideally, I used to share a lot of skincare products on this channel, and talk about what you should use and not use on your skin. That I say all those things, it is not like Bible. You are not supposed to take everything that I say to just go to the store and start buying. Do your own research. And another thing is that I know not everybody has that formal education. So the fact that I have my own formal education for skincare kind of makes me more informed and be able to talk about skincare conditions. But what I wouldn't do is do some sort of diagnosis on you, or be doing some kind of diagnostics content and be telling you that, oh, when you see someone with dark spot like this is what the person's problem is. It is very, very personal. Sometime in January, I had my first face care webinar. I brought a professional to talk about it. Like, I could have handled that session myself, but I do understand that someone knows better than me. This is what she did. She went to school for all of this. For me, I just took a basic course to understand skincare anatomy, to understand skin anatomy, to understand ingredient, to understand how to care, and to actually be able to perform care on people, right? But one thing I want you to understand is that when it comes to skincare, always seek for solution based on your need. That is the first thing you should understand. It is okay if you don't know if you're oily skin, dry skin, or whatever. That is why professionals are there. You can still research, and go try to figure out what your skin type is. It is only when you know your skin type, that is the only way you can find the right products and ingredients that would work for you. In short, understand the right ingredients first before you know which brand, because you have to now start looking for products, right? And products will mean that you have to start narrowing down on brands that you should be purchasing, buying from, all those things for you to use for yourself. However, everybody's needs is very, very different, right? So an instance that I'm going to give is that I have pigmentation, hyperpigmentation issue. So I have sensitivity to light. The only reason why I have sensitivity to light is because of the medications that I take. My hyperpigmentation is medically induced. There are some people that it is not medicine that they take, it is just probably basic care of exposing themselves to sunlight without sunscreen, skin burn, all those things, and they just come, every day is the same routine. Before you know it, that layer is there and it is becoming what needs to be treated. And it can be treated for some people, but for someone like me, no matter how much I treat or try to use products to keep my skin brightened and to keep the pigmentation controlled, the pigmentation rate controlled, it is not something that I can easily just use 1 or 2 treatments and face care and it is all gone. No, I have to be consistent on controlling it. So I am controlling it compared to someone that their hyperpigmentation is treatable. It is actually treatable. They will treat it once and for all. It is gone. And before you know it, there are the right treatments that you use it. But because this person just feels like, oh, I am 1 or 2 shades darker, then the next best thing is for me to go buy a whitening product to be able to quickly solve the problem. Then you solve the problem and a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, your skin is back to the same thing, because that product that you use is not the product that you use one time. You made the bad decision to go buy some whitening product. It's something that, okay, once that is done, then if you stop using it, it comes back to even zero or worse than it was. Another case is people that are prone to acne. There are different presentation of acne. Like, it presents itself differently and it looks different on different skin tone, pigmentation, or skin type. So again, it is not when you just see some sort of bump on your face and the next thing is like, oh, I have pimple, I have acne. The presentation for acne or bumps on the face is not just, your normal pimple all the time. So you don't just see someone that is presenting such and you automatically think that, oh, this is what is causing it. And no, it could be hormonal, it could be dietary stuff, it could be anything, environment. And the mistake that you make is to just think that what you see on this person is the same thing that you have. Except you go to a professional, it is not advisable that you just make decisions on your own and you go start trying out products. The second thing I would like to say is that it is very important that you know that in skincare, less is more. It took a long time for me to really understand this and appreciate what less is more means. Over the years, I have consciously tapered down the amount of products that I use. Once I understood what works for my skin, I am no longer randomly buying anything. Even if I'm buying products, I am looking at ingredients. I'm not just going to randomly pick something and not wait to understand what kind of ingredients are in this. An example would be that, okay, a brand just launched a product and the next thing, it says wrinkles this, that, all these claims that it is making. Then I automatically think that it is for me. I'll go to the store and I'll go buy it. Then I come home, it's not working. There is always this placebo effect that you think that something is working for you, and it's very medically researched. Like, you think something is working for you, but at the end of the day, when you really come back to earth and reality, you would understand that no, it has not been working. It's just all in your head. So that is why it is important that you don't jump on everything and anything anybody says. Again, we are on this internet space where everybody is selling everything and everybody is claiming everything, and every product, year in, year out, month in, month out, one brand is out there mixing up something that they need to sell. They are not really going to sell that product to you and come back to you to follow up if it is working or not. They might even chase you down for reviews. When they are asking you for reviews, it's not really because they want to do anything for you. If it doesn't work, at the end of the day, they will probably tell you that, oh, apologies that this product is not working for you. But will they come and sit down with you to understand your skin needs and your skin problem before, to help you decide? And that is where you would see the difference, coming to the next point. Is not every product or everywhere you go you buy products. The reason why I'm saying is that this is me taking it back home. I have seen a lot of stores open up in Nigeria as, you know, claiming to sell authentic skincare products, and which is fine. But when you go into these stores for recommendation, have it at the back of your mind that except there is a professional there that understands skin anatomy, that understands skin problem, chances are that whatever recommendations they are giving is just for them to sell products. I worked at Ulta Beauty before, and what makes Ulta Beauty different, and maybe businesses or outlets like this in this part of the world different from what we have back home, is that we're always receiving training. We were always receiving training, formal education on every product, who it is ideal for, what it is supposed to treat, and how you should recommend it. Even if you don't have any prior knowledge for skincare, the moment you work with businesses like this, they train you, you know. Ulta is a brand. It houses a lot of products, including their own products, right? But they have professionals, scientists that develop all these products for them, that products that they house. So if we have a new product coming in, right, we will definitely be trained on how to recommend these products for people. And that is one thing that I love, but I see that not happening in Nigeria. Like, oh, when they are recommending maybe a moisturizer or a face wash, they're like, oh, this is a very good product. That is the most they'll tell you. This is a very good product. But do they actually sit you down, this ingredient here, this ingredient here, these interactions of ingredients and everything they are telling you to use on your face? Before you know it, you'll be working out with 12 products, 10 products, 5 products that you have to use on your face, where you could just get 1 or 2, 3 products. I mean, the steps in skincare routine, you know, we'll talk about routines, right? But the step in skincare routine is no more than 5 steps. Let me even say that it's no more than 4 steps, and I'll tell you what the 5th step would likely be, right? But when it comes to skincare routine, basic is cleansing, toning, moisturizer, sunscreen. That is 4. But what we now make it 5 is maybe face oil lately, right? Or bedtime, you have some sort of maybe different specific treatment product that you use, and that would up it to 5. But you have a skin brightening issue, condition, you want to brighten your skin, they've given you you'll be given an array of products where you would have just maybe those brightening ingredients in your face washer. You can also have it in your moisturizer. You can have it in your toner. But you now see, after having all this, you would be given another kind of brightening product and many layers of products that you shouldn't be putting on your face. And before you know it, there is interaction, and it will look like it is working. And it will look like it is not working. Then you get frustrated. You use it for 2 months, 3 months, and you feel like you need to go buy another product. You go back, and before you know it, you're spending more than necessary. So what I'm trying to say here is that when I say less is more, is that you don't need 10 products to use on your face at once because you want to solve a skincare problem. Whether it is acne, whether it is pigmentation issues, you can get active ingredients, you know, in the products that you use. There is advancement in product formulations today that have really made it easier. You know, if you need a product that has vitamin C for brightening and, you know, antioxidation, you know, you have that. If you want a toner with salicylic acid or a face wash with salicylic acid, you'll find that, right? It is no longer for you to go buy a face wash with salicylic acid, buy a toner with salicylic acid, buy a moisturizer with salicylic acid, then buy another serum of salicylic acid. Then, you know, you just keep buying the same product in 10 different ways. I don't know how they do it, but I have seen somebody have multiple steps outside of regular steps for skincare. And I wonder how your skin can tolerate that, like how one person's skin can tolerate all that. But it is just important for you to know that skincare has really advanced. You know, skin product formulation has really advanced, and you can take control by actually narrowing down the ingredients that work for you based on your skin type and stick to those ingredients. It is one thing for you to know that, okay, for me right now, you know, I have a face moisturizer, but I saw another face moisturizer. They both have the same ingredients, mind you. It's just the brands that is different. So it is something that, you know, we are likely to do because, again, consumer interest, we are made to always buy. So that is basically what I'm trying to tell you, that so long as you know that you don't need two different moisturizers on your face all at once at the same time. It is, you can have your night moisturizer, you can have your day moisturizer, but you don't need to use two bottles of two different moisturizers in a day. You don't need to use two different toners, because again, you see toning pads that they sell, you see the liquid, you know, after using the liquid, then you get the toning pad again and you rub on your face. And I'm like, how can your skin handle this? And this is where we come to the next item. It is very important that you establish a routine. Consistency is good in everything. It should be much needed in everything. If whatever it is that you do today, except you are consistent at it, you won't see results. People jump into skincare 1 month, 2 months, they are doing it, you know, but by the third month they stop. You know, they wash their face today, they don't wash tomorrow. They do toner today, they don't do toner tomorrow. They exfoliate today, they don't exfoliate tomorrow, right? And you start getting angry. This product is not working for you. When it comes to skincare and results, if you are seeing results overnight, now let me tell you something. If you are the result for skincare, depending on your condition, don't expect some sort of miracle work to happen just because you're spending 50,000 naira or $100 to buy a moisturizer or a toner. You have to give it time. You are essentially paying for the name, not really the product. When you see a clearance moisturizer that is $50 or $60, and you see a Cetaphil face moisturizer that is $15, you know, you're paying for clearance, right? Chances are that Cetaphil can do exactly what clearance is doing. Chances are that you would even see faster results with Cetaphil before you see with clearance. That is because you have to give you have to be patient and you have to give time. Stop buying the names, buy the actual product that you need. And this goes for a lot of things in our lives, right? When we want to buy this. For me, I had to try a lot before I was able to narrow down the products that work for me. And sadly, you know, a lot of us would rather, some of us use very expensive products, some of us don't use, but the result is relatively on the brand and, you know, and what you're spending to get it. There are a lot of products out there that will promise you overnight results, but trust me, it is not going to happen. These are people that have done lab testing for different people, different skin types, different of everything, and they tell you in their claims that 80% of the population that they tried this product on saw results in 8 weeks, in 12 weeks. And you too will buy it in 8 weeks and in 12 weeks. You would expect to see the same result, right? It will likely not happen that way. It will likely not happen that way because you don't have the same skin as the other person. You don't have the same genetics as the other person that they tried it on. You don't even know who they tried it on. But you buy it and you automatically expect results, but you are not seeing the results, then you get angry. But what I'm trying to say with consistency is that when you get your products, maintain a certain usage of your products and how you commit to using it. Don't just keep switching between, when you have 3 moisturizers, and you keep switching between each and every one of them, and you expect your body is going to get confused, your body is going to get tired, and you know, it is just going to do whatever it feels like it wants to do just to protect itself. Because yes, once you begin to overload your system with things that you shouldn't be doing, it is going to fight it. Your body will fight it, and before you know it, nothing is working. So consistency is better when you want results, not actually dependent on the product itself. So if you go and buy a product that in 7 days you are 10 shades lighter, but you want to brighten your skin, and you could brighten your skin with using the likes of vitamin C, the likes of azelaic acid, the likes of niacinamide, but you don't have the patience for that, right? The likes of kojic acid, that all of these are ingredients, licorice, these are ingredients that can brighten your skin, but you don't have the patience for that. You want steroids. You want products with steroids that will work 3 days, 7 days, your face is 10 shades lighter. Then when people start saying, why is your face lighter like that, light like that, then you stop using it. Then once you stop using it, your face condition becomes worse than it was before. I have come to learn to trust the process. There are days when I wake up and I see bump and I see, dark spot, and I still have the very bad habit of going with my hands, putting my hands on my face, and which should be a habit we should all stop. If the other day Karia was telling me, she caught me doing it absent-mindedly, I was doing it, and she was like, you are not supposed to touch your face, and I was like, oh, don't worry. But I no longer panic when I wake up to see things I didn't see on my face when I went to bed. I no longer panic. I just give it time. I reassess my situation. I genuinely do reassess my situation. What have I been doing? Have I been stressed a lot lately? Do I feel like my gut health is not the best? I immediately look for ways, and before you know it, it is going, it is healing. Your body is designed to actually heal on its own. We shed our skin, it heals with the help of collagen. When you go to bed, that is when your body is fixing itself. What you need to do is just to help put it in a situation where it will promote better healing for you. So all in all, whatever it is that you are doing for yourself, think about it is yourself. That word means a lot. It carries a lot of weight. Whatever it is that you hear online or anybody is saying, it is better you still consult a professional. Go to a dermatologist. Don't go to every spa to get a facial. Don't go to med spas. Just seek for professional help. Don't treat your body or yourself in such a way that you have to use anything that is trending. That your skin is not meant for experiments. Don't stop experimenting. Be very decisive on what you use on yourself, the choices you make for you, and stick to it and be patient. That is really, really important. You can trust authenticity. You can even if you don't know who you're buying from, that person should know better than you and should be able to recommend for you. It is one thing if you're a business owner that sells skincare products. Yes, it is your business, but please hire a professional. That will even help you, with your brand, with how you sell your product, and people to trust your product or trust your business, right? Don't just open a shop and fill it up with products, and when somebody come and you just recommend to them based on general knowledge. General knowledge, our skincare is not for experiments, so general knowledge would most likely not work, except it is personalized. So your skin is very personal to you, is very, very personal to your lifestyle and everything that is going on in your life. So recommendation should be very, very personalized. Result for skincare is not that kind of timely fashion result that you do today, tomorrow you see. You have to give it time for it to work. So yeah, this is just what I wanted to put out there. I don't know, if you have any questions. I am very licensed. I just haven't renewed my license. So if you have any form of consultation that you'd like to do, I can consult for you. You can also reach out to Mintus Cosmetics. She is a professional. She was our guest for our face care webinar. She will help you, just tell her you're coming from me. This is if you have very delicate skincare problem that you need a professional to help you. But if you need help with stabilizing your routine, if you need help with deciding your skincare products, please, you can reach out to me. It is not free, it is, and I know I no longer provide free consultation. You can go on my website and book your consultation, facial consultation, skincare consultation, anyone you can book. It is there on my website. Yeah, I hope you have learned one or two things from this video. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and see you in my next video. Bye and stay blessed.